Hello, my fellow cigar smokers, and welcome to Smoker Spot. Another review today. The Villa Zamorano Reserva number 15. Nice little stick. I wonder what you will think about it when we're finished with this episode. So, Villa Zamorano is, well, mostly known for cheaper cigars. This one, or the Villa Zamorano Robusto, not the Reserva, just did not made it in our top 3 low budget smokes that we released a couple of weeks ago. So I thought after we finished that it might be worth to talk a little bit about Villa Zamorano, their cigars, because they have some interesting stuff. And so we're starting here with this Villa Zamorano Reserva. That's a little bit more expensive than the regular Villa Zamoranos, but even this one is like not even €5. I think it's like 4.80 or so. So it's still a very good cigar for a very good price. So in this case we have, it's an Perfecto Vitola. It has a ring gauge of 54 and is 5.5 inches long. You will probably smoke for like 45 minutes or so. Okay, let's see. Taste. Damn it. Smell. The smell. Well, not very intense. Just straight tobacco. We have to remove this number 15 band. But before we're going to light it, I will check out the cold draw. Nice and even cut. Tobacco inside is looking good. Sweetness. Guys, I don't know if you can hear that, but the birds here just above me, they are crazy. Don't know what happened. Well, now they're a little bit quieter. Back to the cold draw. Sweetness. No pepper at all. Maybe some earth. Well, we'll see. Let's get this thing started. You know, guys, I don't have to tell you, because you probably heard it 100 times, but I will tell you again. I'm just like toasting my cigar at the edges. Why am I doing this? To ensure a good burn. Mostly it helps. You probably noticed I changed the perspective a little bit. We're still here in the same garden that a lot of times doing my stuff. But I just switched the camera a little bit to the left, and so we have a new perspective, and I just want to check out how's it looking like. You can let me know if you like it or not. Okay, the Villa Zamorano Reserva number 15. First few puffs, mild, No pepper, or not enough pepper that you would be able to taste it probably. Maybe says somewhere really at the back of the tongue there's a little bit of the spice that might be pepper, but I'm not sure. It is hecho a mano, Honduras. Handmade in Honduras. Hopefully. I'm pretty sure it is. And also worth to mention, it is made by Miss Maya Selva. Very interesting person in the cigar business. Cigar maker in Honduras. Been in the business for like, don't know, the beginning of the 90s if I remember right. But we decided that we will do an episode about Maya Selva because there are a lot of strings that are connected to her. A very interesting story and some good cigars she's doing. So we will make a Cigar Talk episode about Maya Selva. Not recorded yet. We will do so, so we'll probably, since we are kind of always making like 4 or 5 episodes before we releasing it, so that we don't have to run behind our stuff all the time. Will probably take a couple of weeks, but as promised, it will come. The ash so far is looking good. The burn is okay. We'll see how it develops. So my friends, the Villa Zamorano developed nicely. I mean, look, ash is still here. It has a few cracks, but it's white, it's there, and it's much better than if you compare it to other cigars that are much, much more expensive. It will probably fall down in a few seconds or minute, but I will enjoy it as long as it lasts. So the Villa, sweet mother of Jesus, I have some problems with my word findings today. Villa Zamorano. This here is a puro Honduras, means that the wrapper, binder, filler, all three are from Honduras. Maya Selva has her Tabacalera in Danli, where she's doing her cigars from. And the Reserva line is pretty popular. They have like, don't know, 5 or 6 different cigars in there. They have the Robusto, they have a Gordo, They have something like a short Robusto, the Perfecto here. Actually, I'm thinking about, is this a Perfecto or Figurado, the number? This one over here, the number 15. Let me check my notes, because before I'm talking bullshit, yeah, it's a Figurado. Sometimes I'm getting confused. Too much cigars. Too much cigar stories, too many cigars I've smoked already. So sometimes I'm mixing up numbers and facts. But this one I was getting right. So I was ashing down, just to make sure that it's not falling down. Taste-wise, it developed pretty good actually. We still have the sweetness. Think it's coming from coffee, roasted coffee beans. A very popular sweetness source, so to say. We have this woodish notes, like dark wood, that is coming through, especially now as we entered the second half of the cigar. Just a little bit of spice, not very much, just enough to tickle your tongue a little bit and to make it really interesting, but not so spicy that that you're getting uncomfortable smoking it. It's still a very mild cigar with a good development so far. And after all, man, this cigar is like not even €5, so it's like $6.50 or so, something like this. So good cigar for a good price. The good thing is, besides a good cigar, that the weather is getting a little bit cooler. You probably cannot see it, but here where you can see a little bit of the sky, today it's gray. The clouds covering the sky. It was raining a little bit, and here in the garden we have this nice smell of wet grass and different kind of plants that are growing around here, like this one over here. Nice place to be to smoke a good cigar, I'm telling you. You know, I thought since we were doing this low budget smoke top 3 episode, and of course there were a lot of other cigars that could have fitted in there, but sooner or later you have to choose which one you want to explain in the video, because you cannot make it like an 2-hour episode and talking about all cigars that you think are good and that are not so expensive. Maybe we'll make another one and talk a little bit about other low budget cigars. And B, we were doing some cigar reviews with cigars that are expensive. So we had recently a few Davidoffs. We had this Madison 515. We had this the Robusto Intenso. We had Cubans that we were talking about in the top 3 quick smokes. We had the Davidoff Nicaragua, which is very expensive, and I don't want to leave a false impression here that I'm just a type of guy who's smoking just expensive cigars. I would say easily like 50% of my portfolio are made out of cigars that are cheaper than €10. Some cigars there are somewhere in between there that are like costing like, for example, the Camacho that are my go-to cigars, you know. And depending what you are smoking, like the Corojo or the Ecuador or now the Nicaragua, for example, the Camacho Nicaragua, you know, the Grand Churchill is like €9 something, so it's below €10. If you're smoking the Gordo of the Camacho Corojo Gordo, I think it's almost like €11. So, but that's the range, you know. And then of course I have a lot of expensive cigars, like a lot of the Cubans and Davidoff, what I like. But on the other hand, there are a lot of really low budget smokes. Not only mention the 3 we covered in our top 3 low budget smokes. A lot of cigars. I think I said it already, but the price alone is not a good point to make make a long story short. The price is not making a cigar good. I smoked terrible cigars that were costing like €40, and I smoked great cigars that were like €5, you know, like this one. So never judge a book by its cover, right? You never know. It's doing good. The burn is good. I was a little bit afraid at the beginning, where the burn was a little bit uneven, but easily it corrected itself, so it was pretty nice. The only thing what I'm feeling right now is, although it's a very mild cigar, I had nothing for breakfast, I had nothing for lunch. So my stomach is pretty much empty. The only thing I ate today was like, I forgot. I'm pretty sure I ate something, but it was just a tiny snack. So I'm feeling the cigar right now. And it's not my first one. Already had today. Talking about low budget cigars, I had a Quintero Favoritos. And I had a Joyo de Monterrey, a Cuban cigar. So that's my third. So guys, I don't want to bore you with my plans, what I'm going to eat, smoke, or something else. We talk about the Villa Zamorano. Conclusion: a very good and very good cigar. A very good cigar for a good price. Definitely worth a smoke. But the whole range, the whole Reserva range of Villa Zamorano, they're making good cigars. So if you have a chance, go and check it out. Other than that, as always, I hope you have a good cigar today. I hope you will have something wonderful to drink coming along with your cigar. Most importantly, stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you around at Smoker Spot.